Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Another Blunt Talk with Shane Alexander, Jebediah King with the golden rings. Excuse my face, I don't know if y'all can see that, but I got bit by a spider right under my eye, and it low-key hurts when I touch it, so I just don't touch it. It's my first face spider bite. If it's not one thing in this building that these people want to portray as a church, it's another. Happy Halloween. Happy late Halloween. It's November 1st. This is the start of something new and beginning. Please take this time today to really pick something that you want to make sure that you keep doing to the end of the month. Do not pick something that you might consider hard, or even if somebody else consider it hard and you consider it easy or something like that, then go do that. But there's a lot of people, I'm gonna wait till the new year and all this, and I'm gonna give myself what's them things called, New Year resolutions. They got like 15 New Year's resolutions, and on the 15th day of the new year, they have not done anything because they realize they overwhelmed themselves at the beginning of the year. Do not overwhelm yourself at the beginning of the year. Take this first of this month to start one resolution that you are going to try to maintain until the end of the year. But start by saying to your brain that I am just going to maintain it to the end of this month. Even if you know your time limit and you know how you work, say I'm gonna do this until the end of this week. And trust and believe. Choco. Sorry, he's chasing a squirrel. Trust and believe that when you do it like that and you're able to give yourself pats on the back for something instead of tearing yourself down. Like, I see people that, I was supposed to not drink coffee and I just drank some coffee today and I'm the worst person in the world and I'm going to hell. And then I'm like, damn, shit, over coffee. Like, I don't think God works like this. But that's just my God. I don't know your God. I don't know about that. You got the coffee God going on. Boy. Him and these squirrels. He ain't caught one, not once, but he will. First you don't succeed, try again, I guess. But that's the basic principle, starting something over and giving yourself enough leeway. We give humans and things in our lives leeway to hurt us, leeway to lie to us, leeway to do this, leeway to do that, but we don't give ourselves enough leeway. We don't give ourselves as many pats on the back. We don't give ourselves awards and rewards and take ourselves out on dates and this and that and other. We're looking a lot in life to do that with someone else. I'm finding that I like waking up looking fly. This is my first kind of like turtleneck situation with my little jacket. Y'all like that? Y'all like that right there? And growing with myself first before trying to grow with somebody else. Because it's easy to grow with somebody else if you really think about it, because you kind of become them. If you're not yourself before you get with somebody, you kind of start matching their vibes. Instead of you staying yourself and they stay themselves and you guys just mush together and make one big happy family of something. Choco, come on, let's go. You start to mimic what you see them doing because you weren't secure in yourself. I can honestly say that's what I was doing in my past, a lot of my past relationships. I was mimicking what I was seeing because I wasn't comfortable in myself. And that's okay. Now, if you missed the church recap, that means you don't follow me on Facebook. You should probably do that. Secondly, thirdly, fourthly, my basic question of the day was during the what is it called, Sunday school. Did Jesus turn water into wine? Because I hear a lot of Christians, and I'm going to say Christians because I'm not in that category whatsoever. I'm not a Christian. I follow God, but I'm not a Christian. We put a lot on to Halloween. Fear this, fear that. I was the only one in there with a costume on. Let me just go ahead and point that out. I've never seen that in any church that I've ever went to. At least the little kids sometimes can come and have fun. That enjoyment of having fun. Oh, I dressed up like a mermaid. I dressed up like a Spider-Man. Yeah, I can do this. Because when we're younger, and I thought about this, it's very funny. When we're younger, our parents and adults and stuff will ask us, what do you want to be when you're older? I thought about this. This is a crazy thing. Hear me deep. This is going to be good. What do you want to be when you get older? A lot of us put what our realistic expectations are on our children. Oh, my baby gonna be a president, my baby gonna be a doctor, my baby gonna be an astronaut, my baby gonna be a nurse, my baby gonna be a firefighter, my baby gonna be a police officer. We put this into our children's heads instead of saying, you can be whatever you want to be. We will tell a child, you can be whatever you want to be, instead of finishing the sentence and saying, as long as it's in my realistic expectations, as long as it's in this world's realistic expectations. Well, what if your child is born like Jesus and it's not a part of this world's unrealistic, because this world's expectations are really unrealistic. You're paying rent somewhere, but your minimum wage is not able to pay the rent, but y'all still fighting to pay the rent and telling me to, okay? Instead of building a community and everybody living together in their own patch of land and doing this and doing that, we would rather kick each other out, fight each other, tell each other that we're not nothing, and sinking ships and all of this type of stuff, instead of coming together. That sounds unrealistic to me. And I know that it's realistic to see people do what I just said, because you can see Hispanics do it, you see Asians do it, you see people in different countries, third world countries doing it. And we call them third world. Okay? So I realized yesterday in talking to my friend, as long as my goals in life met that person's realistic standards, then we could have still had a deeper conversation. You have to understand, sometimes your children, or sometimes your people, or sometimes your friends, or sometimes your mom, or sometimes your dad, or sometimes your grandmother, or sometimes some of these people put on this planet were made to do unrealistic things so that people can see that they really are realistic. I asked the lady in church yesterday, did Jesus turn water into wine? And she wanted to continuously beat around the bush and let me know, well, he didn't drink the wine. I didn't ask you that. Anybody could drink some goddamn wine, amen? Anybody could drink it. Can you turn water into it? And as I sat there dressed as the Joker, and she wanted to keep trying to switch it around, and hear me, black women, hear me, African American women, because you guys do this when you're talking to a man, because she doesn't know that I'm trans. You do this when you're talking to a man, and it's irritating as fuck, because you guys don't want us to be agitated, but will tell us while we're calm, why are you so mad? Why are you so agitated? You know why I'm agitated? Because half the time we ask you guys a question, you never answer the question. You'll tell me information about something that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about as a man. Now I understand sometimes when my dad used to get pissed off talking about, well, women this, women that. He didn't know how to articulate exactly what he was saying, but I understand what he was trying to say now, being in his shoes. Sometimes you'll try to have a very educational, and as if you heard me on the Facebook video, I kept repeating to this woman, I am not having a debate with you. We're not having an argument. As a matter of fact, I wish I could have told her, I'm not even your nigga. I don't care at the end of the day. And you guys have to start understanding us as men. We don't care at the end of the day if you are not our wife, if you are not our girlfriend, if you are not a potential to fall in line for any of those things. If it's a real man, I don't give a damn what your opinion is. I don't give a damn. It don't help me sleep at night. It don't cuddle me warm. It don't. You have to start seeing the bigger picture. Man got stuff going on, women got stuff going on. But if we always trying to debate and fight, I don't care to debate and fight with no stranger. And as you saw, I don't know if I recorded that part, but I went ahead and I got up when I was done because I made my point. As I said to my friend, she said, well, you know, and it's another thing with women telling us, well, you can't stand up. Basically, don't stand up for yourself. Don't say nothing. Sit there and be quiet. If a believer don't believe, then why are you talking to him? Because that's my goddamn job. As I said to her, I thought in the Bible it said we all were the spiritual doctors. It didn't say Jesus was a spiritual doctor, Jebediah is a spiritual doctor, and Choco's a spiritual doctor, and that all y'all other ones aren't chosen. But that's what the person in the church wanted to let me know that's sitting on the altar. Well, some of us are chosen. No. Because we tell our kids, once again, that stupid, unrealistic standard. We all are chosen when we are put here. We were chosen to be here for a reason. But we preach it and we talk it, but we can't walk it. And then we want to get upset at people like me. I've been trying to explain to people that God has been showing whatever you want to call him, Buddha, whatever. I call him God. I've had debates and people get offended by that. Listen, if all we can do is get offended by little things, but we can't sit down and have talks about big things, I don't care. As a growing man-child, I could care less. I could care less. I just wanted to wait to see if anybody was going to say something. Debating me over my choices in life when things are actually working out. It may not be working out to your realistic standards, but my God doesn't work in this realism. He works in unrealistic possibilities, making them possible, impossible, making it impossible. That's how he works. And I haven't even finished figuring out exactly how he works. I probably never will, and I don't want to, because it's too confusing. I got that the other day. It's too confusing for me. I don't know what's going on between the sun going up and him make the moon go down and the stars. That's way too much for me to remember. I'm just trying to remember to wash my clothes, because I'm still in a human form. But we go around and we tell people that God is in you. God is in you. He made you. God will protect you. God will make sure you have everything you need like he does for the birds and the bees. But as soon as I start to tell somebody, hey, you know, this is what's bothering me, but oh, well, you just sound stressed. I don't know why you're doing that. Even with my ex trying to explain, you just sound like this. Females, you're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy with your lack of belief. We need y'all more than we need the man. Y'all can remake us. We can't do it for you. I definitely can't do it for you. But y'all are driving me crazy. I got a friend that I just explained to her, I feel like you're a witch. I got a sister that I just explained to her, I feel like you're a witch. What that only means to me is that you dibble-dabble in magic. You dibble-dabble in miracles. You dibble-dabble in manifestation and prayers. You dibble-dabble with a higher source and a higher power bringing you some blessings that you can spread on others, or curses that you can spread on others. That's exactly how it is. Words are a spell. If you say something towards somebody, trust me and believe, half the time it's coming back to you, but you are spelling, you are spraying something out towards them. But for me to sit and tell people, even for, and I love my mama to death, shouts out to my mama, I love my mama to death, but all the people in my life, even to my brother, even to my sister Stephanie, even to my father, even to Kay, half of y'all I've believed in. Half of y'all I would go to bat for. Half of y'all I would say, yeah, no, you know what? No, my mama's a dentist and a brain surgeon. While y'all doubt yourselves, I'm over here, no. I'm pretty sure my brother, he be protecting the president. I don't fucking know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm never going to belittle anybody in my clan, or supposedly in my clan, because y'all really not in my clan if you really think about it. And that's okay too. Choco's a part of my clan. That's my pack right there. But even to the people, the crackheads, the meth heads, whatever, blah, 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 we got to figure out another word for them. But I'm not going to belittle them, because the purpose is in them. When they took a breath this morning, God said, if somebody gives enough water on that dead plant, it's going to come back to life. And not only is it going to probably come back to life, it's going to thrive. But so many of us are stuck. So many of us are stuck saying, and I'm tired of hearing this too, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. No, it's not. No, it's not. To me, that's called giving up. God got it. God also said faith without works is superfluous. I'm going to use my favorite word right there, superfluous. As I said to the church members yesterday, it was 5 people in there. 5 people in there. Not including the pastor. I'm just talking about the little stand. And that was one family. So they all came together, if you really think about it. But if those 5 people would have got up with me when I said to them, I'm going out to the park right now again. Y'all come with me and we go save these people. Y'all preach about 144000 needing to be saved. But when I spoke this to a church member who was supposed to be of the highest of high in there, and for her to tell me back, well, that might be what God, wants you to do. He probably don't want me to do it. Did you ask him? Did you look in the pages of the books that you're reading? Go to the Torah. I don't care. Go pick any book right now. Flip to any page right now, and he's going to give you exactly what it is that you need to see, hear, and understand. It's going to correlate so much with you, it's going to freak you out. I know because I do it all the time. It just doesn't freak me out anymore. He can talk to you any type of way you want him to talk to you. Pick one today. If you want it to be music, if you want it to be colors, if you want it to be sounds, cars passing by, simple as that. Lord, send me 3 cars the same color, white, 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 to let me know that I'm going the right way. White, 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 right there, bro. Y'all can't see that shit. White, white, and then a white car pulled up right there. But a white truck just turned, a truck came this way, and it's that just parked right there. It's that simple. But to other people, as I said in the church yesterday as well, if I had on the Joker face right now and that happened, and somebody was really here to see it, would you call it a miracle or would you call it magic? Would you call me a savior or would you call me a devil? It's all about perception. At the end of the day, what I know, my foundation is what matters. Sitting in that church yesterday and hearing how, if you put on a mask, you become the devil gonna get you, and the devil gonna this, and the devil this, and the devil. And as I said to her, everything y'all been spewing and saying these past decades, I'm not agitated, I'm passionate about it. Has not worked. You spewing fear about Halloween has not worked. It never stopped it. It never stopped it. And as I said to her, this could have been our night. Halloween could be the biggest pop-off that godly people ever had in their life. Halloween could have been the biggest pop-off where they just, we out here, the trunk-or-treaters, you know what I mean? It's a church right here, it's a church down there. Oh, literally in this building, it's 3 churches that I'm staying. Trunk-or-treat. The AA meeting people and the motorcycle people, they had hold on, I'm trying to turn it to the little tent that's way over there. They had a party. And that thing lasted until I think they just laughed. But if we're not going to take our time and we're not going to stand up and rise up, and as you guys all say, the older generation, I love it. Because as I said to her, I know the scriptures. I can spit them back to you with a little bit of flavor from today. If we don't stand for something, we're going to keep falling for something. And if we're going to keep falling for it, we dare not complain. You dare not open your mouth and say a motherfucking thing. When they come knocking on your door, do not complain or say anything. You do exactly as those humans have you to do, because that's what you've been doing all along. It's not a bad thing. It is what it is. Now, when they come knocking on my door and my sister's door, Nicole, they're going to get a whole nother response, because we're going to stand for something and not fall for everything. Take this time today on November 1st to ask yourself, will I stand for something, or am I going to keep falling trapped to everything? Am I going to have to keep getting booster shots for the rest of whatever this life may be? Stuck inside of a room with a mask on, never feeling oxygen. Do you feel this? As I said in so many videos before, until the birds start wearing masks, I need not wear a mask. When the animals start acting odd, I'm going to act a little odd. I'm going to follow suit with what is the closest to God. Okay, look how comfortable he is. The closest to God that I can. I'm not asking nobody else to do it. I'm tired of asking people to do what they were already born to do. I wish I had the Joker mask go for that one. That was good. I'm tired of begging people to do what they were born to do. Yeah, Lord. Amen. Yeah. And I'm sure that's how God feels. He just up there, Lord Jesus, let Jeremiah just wake up today and want to praise me. Lord, Father God, let Larry just get his life together, Father, because I know I done gave him so much money. Ooh, let Rosemary not be so rosy and shitty at the same time. I tell you, when I get to heaven, I'm going to be a bigger comedian up there. Bye-bye. Until then, take this time to realize that everything is about to change. And some things might stay the same, but if it don't start to change, it will be pushed to change. That's what season we are in. Everything is pushing things to, hey, what's up, player? Unless you're going to come watch the video. Everything's pushing things to start elevating. Everything's pushing things to change, essentially. We just had a change in seasons, right? We have a change in time. We have a change. Stop thinking everything only happens with one thing on this planet. It's like a video game. It happens with everything. And if anybody needs anything, like I said, I'm starting to give out life. I don't know what I would call it. Look, if you just need something and you want to call me and you want to hear my take on it, yeah, I've started a business with that. You can go ahead and do that. It is $5 for an hour with me. Trust me, it'll just be an hour between me and you. And I will give you my take on whatever it is that you are spilling to me and let you know, and we can go back and forth, you know what I mean, and really have a deep intellectual conversations. If you have a question about anything that I'm speaking on these videos, like the coming earthquake that is coming, the different variants that we are going to have, but because they are made in a science lab, it's not going to react well with our bodies and stuff like that. Even if you get the vaccination, now you're seeing the people with the vaccination dying. All these things I've spoke on my previous YouTube videos, and I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody no more. I'm really not. I just want to help as many people as I can and hear job well done when I'm done. That's it. I got the white stuff still in my mustache and my beard. So that's all I want. Look at that. Look at that. I should not have put that in my mustache. I do not know how to do makeup. You would have thought me being trans meant it don't mean nothing. It means I have a beard and a mustache. That's about it. I was thinking about that. I was telling my homegirl, like, dang, I don't know how to do makeup. I don't know how to wear heels. What was I doing as a girl? Who put me in that body? But if y'all need anything, if you have any questions, if you want to know about the stuff that's about to come and how you can prepare and help yourself and things like that, I will definitely go ahead and let you know and help you with that as well. It looks like it might do a little bit of rain. Might rain, might not. Looks like we're just going to have a little bit of cover. There's some beautiful cover, ain't it? I love it. I love sometimes looking at the paintings that nature makes. It's a beautiful thing. You see the mountains back there? Like you can't remake what nature does. It's crazy. And if you try, you get COVID-19. So anyways, I will see y'all again very soon, hopefully. I'm trying to make as many videos as I can. I'm making videos on Facebook. I'm making videos on Instagram now. And so I'm trying to keep up with my YouTube. Bear with me. I'm also trying to get this place, I guess, renovated at this point. Because it really needs it. And as far as I was told, my mission is to make an ark. All I've been wanting to do, if y'all ask my sister Nicole, is to get a big boat, build on it so that people can come and be safe from the winter. That was the whole purpose, my goal. Looks like that's probably what's going to end up that's exactly what's probably going to happen. But I need help. I need more people. So unless I can get more people, somebody manifest that for me. No, I'm kidding. I'm manifesting it and praying about it. But I do need help. It's not a one-man job. There ain't too many jobs nowadays that's one-man jobs. And if they are, trust and believe, I will take care of it. But it's not. My foot got fractured. So I'm waiting for that to finish healing. I got a bite on my face. Who knew? Amongst other little things that I'm having to fix and deal with and such. So, not complaining. Everybody has their story. This is just mine. And I'm going to start telling you guys more and more of my testimonies and my stories because I want you guys to understand that all of us can do miracles. All of us can do magic. All of us can believe in something greater than ourselves, and that is exactly what magic is. That's what miracles are. Believing in something greater than yourself to get the job done. Jesus believed in something greater than himself and turned water into wine. He never said he was the only one that could do it. I just brought a plant back to life. And as I said to so many folk the other day, but if I would have done that with the wrong mask on, if you guys didn't know who I was, would you try to kill me? You try to lynch me? Say I was a warlock, a witch? a demon, a devil. Start paying attention to what your churches are saying, because the churches are leading half of the politicians. A lot of politicians went to church as children. You got to think about that. I thought about that too the other day. I said the church is really ruling the world, and if the church is this lost, Lord, have mercy on us. If one of the highest members of the church don't remember in the book that Jesus turned water into wine, Lord, have mercy on us. The children in the church remembered, but the evangelist did not. Lord, have mercy on us. And I say that very seriously. And I think some of y'all should really start taking stuff like that very seriously. That means that's the people leading your next generation. They're going to rewrite the whole goddamn Bible. Not because they were told to rewrite it, but because they refuse to learn it. They refuse to learn it properly. Get out the street. Thank you. So I'll see y'all again. If you haven't added me on Facebook, it's Jebediah King. You can go ahead and add me. If you haven't added me on Instagram, this boy will walk on something and then start limping instead of just stopping and fixing the problem. If you want to add me on, let me see. Instagram, it's New Age Arc. What the hell? Let me see. God damn it. Kids and dogs and stuff. New Age Art. You had gum and a rock. How you stepping gum and a rock? New Age Art, anyways, on IG. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, if you want to reach out to me, comment down below or something like that, and get an hour with me, we can discuss. It's only been 26 minutes, so if you really want an hour with me, think about it wisely. It's $5.